With the King of the Ring upon us for the WWE, we hope that it's not a wasted opportunity in evaluating, elevating talent, taking them to the next step. Unfortunately, records and prior history dictates that some of it, some of the King of the Ring winners really, didn't have the best of situations unfold after the fact that they won. Did things really change for them? You might beg to differ on some. Don Morocco in '85, as a Hulkamania era heel who had already held the Intercontinental Championship twice, there wasn't much higher for Morocco to go. He remained a solid mid-carder until his departure. King of the Ring tournament winner. Harley Race, having used the King gimmick outside of the WWF, Race was one of the first to truly play into this role. He won feuds against babyfaces until he reached WWF champion Hulk Hogan. However, an ill-timed rib injury cost him his push. We have Randy Savage, who in '87, he would continue his rise to become one of the most popular stars in the WWF. At the following WrestleMania, he won 4 matches in one night to become the first person to win the WWF Championship on pay-per-view. He would hold the title for a full year. He would later win the crown in another match and became the Macho King. The two reigns should not be confused. Ted DiBiase won it in '88, and he made little use of his King of the Ring accolade. Being a high-level heel, he mainly assisted other heels to a main event picture. Santana also won it in '89, and he mostly used his King of the Ring status to further annoy his former tag team partner and rival Rick Martel. His position really did not change much. Bret Hart won it in '91 and '93. He would go on to become one of the main faces of the WWF during the New Generation era, holding the WWF Championship for 5 lengthy reigns. That worked for him. Owen Hart won it in '94. The King of Hearts is possibly the most popular of all the King of the Rings. He used his reign to kind of solidify himself as a mainstay. While he never truly became a main eventer, he rarely went long without a championship around his waist. Mabel won it in '95. King Mabel immediately had a main event push. After his first 2 feuds fell flat, his position decreased to enhancement talent for his remaining WWE runs. Steve Austin won it in '96, and how can you forget? Probably easily the most successful King of the Ring, even if he made little reference to it. He quickly rose to the top of the WWE and, well, became the biggest drawing wrestler of the late 1990s. Hunter Hearst Helmsley in '97, he won it. His push really didn't kick in until he shortened his name to Triple H and began teaming with Michaels. The duo created D-Generation X, which helps Triple H rise to that top tier. Ken Shamrock won it in '98, and some skeptics may say that winning that made no difference to Shamrock. He did finish the year with Intercontinental and a World Tag Team Champion. He rarely lost the match and did have a main event push in '99, but he chose to leave later on that summer. Mr. Ass Billy Gunn in '99, only a month after becoming King of the Ring, he engaged in a feud with The Rock, designed to bury the Mr. Ass character. He reverted back to being Badass Billy Gunn of the New Age Outlaws tag team. Kurt Angle won it in 2000. First year on the main roster, King Kurt won the King of the Ring, the European, Intercontinental, and the WWF Championships. He would be one of the WWE's top stars for several years, despite being sidelined frequently with injuries. Edge won it in 2001, became an almost unending singles push for Edge. As popular as he was, the WWE's desperation to have him become a top draw made it harder for fans to take him seriously. It was only after a complete personality change, a run with the WWE Championship, and several months in the main event picture before fans truly accepted him. Brock Lesnar also won it in 2002. First year on the main roster, Brock Lesnar became a King of the Ring Royal Rumble winner, a WrestleMania main eventer, a two-time WWE champion. At the end of his second year, the next big thing, the three-time WWE champion suddenly quit WWE. He would go on, to the UFC and return several years later on one of the most innovatable, one of the most greatest deals for a wrestler imaginable. King Booker, in 2 months in 2006, he would win the World Heavyweight Championship. Backstage politics would lead to Booker leaving the company just over a year later. Some of the highlights. The King of the Ring winners. You wonder, what fate will the future King of the Ring winner hold? Hope all is well. Look forward to speaking to you guys very, very soon.